Yes, so it's another session. It's all about Queen of the Mecca, and we have another
Yeah.
guest tonight or today, depending from where you're watching in the world. It's none other than Queen Melody. Hey!
Yeah.
Miss Panama in the building. Happy to have
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
here. Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. You're welcome for all. Thank you for all.
Yeah, thank you. For people who don't know you, who is Miss Panama? Give us a little introduction. When did you start
Well,
dancing, and your little journey?
Miss Panama started dancing at the age of 5. Now I am 29. I'm obviously from Panama here. We are like very closer to Jamaica. And here in Panama, the reggae in Spanish born. That's part of our culture. And last year I was in Jamaica and in Montego Bay for the International Dancehall Queen, and in Portugal for Queen on Top of the World. And now I'm going to Queen of the Mecca very soon. So I'm so happy, honestly, to be there. I'm a ballet teacher, a contemporary and urban dance teacher, besides the dancehall that is the culture I love a lot.
All right, two questions on that. One is, what is fascinating you really on dancehall culture and this entire movement? And then two, what is what is fascinating you on dancehall Queen style, especially?
Okay, I fall in love with dancehall like 9 years ago. I just know it, and when I know that, I just says like, this is for me. I need to do this. I need to know more about that. And the doors opens for me last year. Honestly, with the International Dancehall Queen, it was a crazy experience. It was amazing, and I fell in love with that. But then I think I use my skills in ballet and contemporary dance that helped me with the DHQ part. So I started exploring that, and I know that I'm not only like a dancer female dancer. I can do tricks too. So both things in my world are amazing. I think I born for this, and I breathe dancehall every day.
Love that. I remember because I was there too, as we just talked before the camera started for the international. Yeah, your job, like you just did an amazing job, and I think the crowd really loved you as well. It was like everything was just really nice and really on point, and yeah, the memories when I think about, I think back about it, it was really great.
Oh, thank
Um,
you so much.
yeah, how would you describe your dance style or the way of your expression in 3 words?
Okay, I can describe my dance expressions like in very sexy, expressive, and trickly. Trickly because I love tricks.
You have anything that you never showed before that you're gonna present for Queen of the Mecca?
Yes, I think I'm a very creative queen. So I have something for honestly for my first round is dedicated to someone that passed away last year in my life, was my grandmother. So this first round is very important for me. I dedicate that to her because she was one of the person of my family that supports me almost since I started dancing. So this is for her.
Condolences, of course, first of all, but that
Thank you
sounds,
so
yeah,
much.
very, very personal, and I believe the crowd will feel it as well. But talking about this, actually, interesting part is your family more likely supportive in your way of choosing this? As I think you're doing it as a profession as well, right? Is your family supportive in that, or how was the feedback on that?
Okay, it's a little hard because part of my family, yes, half not. Because yes, I understand it's something like more cultural, and sometimes your family needs or wants like you have like a job or something like to say normal. But for me, normal is dancing. I do that like for life. Here in Panama, I have my own academy and I teach my kids, and they support me a lot. When I told them like, hey, I'm going to travel, I'm going to represent Panama, they said, let's go, teacher, and they stay tuned to the live to watch me and support me. So yes, it's hard most of the times because I start like my traveling journey last year. When I came back Panama from the International Dancehall Queen and from the King on Top, my life changed. I start traveling more. I go to Costa Rica 2 times to teach and dance also. I go to Colombia. I came back from Mexico like 2 weeks ago. So honestly, it's a beautiful experience, and I can say to all the people that are doing something similar, like don't stop doing it because it's your dreams and you have to go for them and catch them.
Yes, 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 yes. Pull up. Yeah, for real.
Pull up.
No, it's a really important point, I think. We were talking to other queens already from before, also like the international queens or internationally based. What
Mhm.
is it easy for you in Panama to really conduct this as a business and to like you have built your own dance school and you know the people who joining you for courses? Is that something, of course, it's always based on hard work, most probably, but is it easy to like being accepted in the society and all of these things? Like you get a lot of crowd or like a lot of members there who gonna join you, or is it something where you really have to kind of convince people to join?
Well, here's is like not too easy and not too hard because, like I told you, we are like the ambassadors of reggae in Spanish here. So we have a museum of the reggae in Spanish here in Panama, and we have a lot of people that do events about dancehall and Afrobeats and things like that. But also now, if I'm honest, in the dance community, the dancers are like everybody doing their own thing, and it's a little hard because right now, if I'm honest, I don't have like all the support of the people here because many things can happen on the road, but I stay like focused that I want this and I'm doing this for my country and for me. So I try like to put all my effort. I always go like to the competitions and things like that. Like I'm representing my country. Honestly, I don't care or I don't put on my mind like I need to win. I need to win. No, I just come there to enjoy my time there, to have fun, to meet new people, new queens, new dancers, create connections because I don't know when I'm going to be back there. And for sure, I think that is the thing. We have like to do the work, represent very good, but always have fun with what we are doing. So yes, here I can tell you like it's a little hard for me in that part because yes, I have like my kids, like they take my classes obviously, but when I try like to do some like things like open to many people that is not for my of my academy, it's more hard. So it's like I think it's like because the community are like everybody doing their own thing.
Yeah, that's sad to hear, because I mean, we always say, unity would be the key for success and everything. What would be your message to your community? What could be maybe changed, or you have any ideas how this could maybe, come back together if there's a way?
Well, for me, like to support the dancers, to support the people that are doing things because right now in my country, nobody knows, or maybe nobody. Well, maybe people knows dancehall in Panama, but it's not common to see like someone from Panama doing things, traveling or doing that. And now I can say that we are like only 3 or 4 of us that are doing the work internationally, that are putting all the effort and all the things. So for me, I can say like unity is the only word. Like it's hard because maybe dancer have problems or troubles between them, but it's the only way like you can work and your work can be able to see out on the work and the work of the other people's too. But if you don't have like the unity, you don't have like the time to put your effort on that, you are not going like to be able to do what you want. So I respect all the people that do campaments, that do workshops, that they bring the Jamaican dancers or dancers from another country to the country to do things because it's the only way to this beautiful culture named dancehall to continue alive. I can be honest to tell to you that dancehall saved my life in many forms because I was a person that yes, I was dancing since my 5 years old, but when I found dancehall in my life, everything changed. So that could be my message for all the people.
Yeah. Nice. Help me again. Did you say this in the beginning? How did you get aware of dancehall? Like how was where was the start?
Well, here we have a dancer. She's not dancing right now, but she was the first one that asked me like, "Hey, did you want to experience dancehall?" And I told her like, "What's that?" I was thinking on my mind 9, 10 years ago that it was like only another kind of dance. But when I start studying it, I says like, okay, this is more than only a dance. This is a lifestyle. This is a culture. This is another thing, and I get more interested in that. But her name is Morena del Flow. She was the girl that take me to dance. And now she's one of my good friends. She's living in Cayman Islands, very closer to Jamaica. So she was like one of my inspirations and the person that take me to dance. A curious thing I have to say is that I told you before that my life changed in many ways. Also because I appear in the last book that Donna Hope write. Yes, so I appeared that in
Nice.
that book, and I'm very happy about that because I never imagined that all like many girls come to me like, "Can you sign my book?" And I start crying because it not was something that I was expecting to happen to me. But yes, I'm very
That's
happy.
lovely. Yeah. In what way are you featured there?
Let me show you. I think I have it here.
Nice. This is
Hey,
a little spoil for everyone because as people must know, then I hope gonna be there as well with a book presentation.
yes,
So
is this
yeah.
one? And I'm here in the page 123 or 24. Here is me.
Oh wow.
This was last year in the International Dancehall Queen. One of the writers of the book, Carla Lamoy, she's from Mexico. She go there and she do me an interview. And Donna Hope was the judge last year in the international too. So it was amazing.
Yeah, I believe you. Nice. How would you say, or maybe tell us, how does your preparation look like for next year's Dancer Queen contest, or maybe even in general, because you've been experiencing Dancer Queen contest. So how do you prepare yourself for this?
Well, honestly, I always look before like what I'm going to show, what I want the people do, or how the people gonna react with my shows. Because I told you I'm very creative. I'm bringing all my creative thing to that. So I always want like to leave my own mark and people remember me. So I start like creating what I'm going to do. I start training my tricks, my choreos. I practice almost a lot my freestyle thing, but always like with the funny here. I want to have fun there and just enjoy the moment. This is how I prepare myself.
Yeah, I love that. You mentioned already one of your strengths most definitely is being creative and like kind of being like watching the crowd and knowing what they're gonna react on or interact with. What would you say is one of your weaker parts, if there's any?
Well, I think like my weakest part could be that sometimes I put my mind in white. I just blank on it and I start like repeating sometimes the same things, but now I think it's gonna be different because this is something I want a lot to represent my country. Because other thing I think you don't know, last year I classified to the Queen of the Mecca, but I didn't go because in Portugal I lost my flight, so I have to buy another one to came back Panama. And the money I was saving for Queen of the Mecca, I couldn't make it. So I was thinking like, okay, I'm going to take all this year to prepare myself, to take classes, and go there and do all I know I can do. And I know that this is something that depends only on me.
So now it's really time for you actually to take the crown, right? How would it
Yeah.
how would it make you feel to take it to Panama, and maybe what impact or yeah outcome will it have on your career as well or on your life?
Oh my God. I think like this is gonna be amazing because never in Panama exists dancehall queen crown in Jamaica or in another part of the world. I think I'm the first one that is doing all these crazy travels and crazy things. So it's gonna be like something very incredible for me, something I never expect because, well, like 2 weeks ago when I was in Mexico, they do the Latin Dancehall Queen, and Ultimate M's was the judge with the last winner of the last year. And I never prepared myself to compete there. Honestly, they told me like, "Hey, you want to compete?" And I told her like, "Okay, I'm going to do it," but I don't have nothing prepared. And I go there. We were like 8 of us, and I take the third place. I never imagined that. So I feel like, okay, I can do that. I can do this. I just need like to have like more confidence in what I can do, and that is. And it's gonna be like always for me what God's plans have for me. For me, God is very important in anything I do.
Yeah, for real, for real. Tell us maybe about who are some of your role models, Jamaican role models when it comes to female dancehall?
Oh my God, my favorite dancer is Dancing Rebel, and she's gonna be the judge. She is my favorite dancer. I meet her here in Panama when she comes like to buy stuff and things. But she's my favorite dancer. I like DHQ head top Anika. I love her a lot. Kimiko a lot. I love her. But yes, Latonia is amazing. And yes, I think like it's gonna be my first time in Kingston because I never been in Kingston. So saw all these queens like around of me and the parties and the people. I know it's gonna be amazing, but they are like my favorite ones.
How long gonna be spent in Kingston actually? How long is your journey going to be after
I'm gonna
Mecca?
be only like 6 days because I have to come back to Panama and work. But I know I'm going to have the best experience in that 6 days, and I hope I can come back and stay more.
Yeah, most definitely. You have any apart from the competition, of course, any place or any party where you say like this is a must, like or you're looking most forward to?
Uptown Mondays, I need to be there because all the
For
people
real.
told me like Uptown Mondays are the best. You have to go. You're gonna have fun. I need to go, and dance all Fridays.
So this is how you're gonna end the party or the party session and gonna most probably no, like start
Yeah,
and end, I mean. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, as a last closing message, you have any messages, words to your supporters, to your followers, friends, family, Jamaicans, I don't know, anything you want to say before the competition starts?
Well, first of all, I have to say thank you, like for the organization to do this kind of things because they motivate us to go there and do what we love to do. That is that amazing culture. And obviously, thank you to all the people that supports me because I know that I don't have only supporters here in Panama. I have supporters around the world in many countries. And I want to tell them like I love them a lot. Thank you for being here, supporting me, asking me every day, hey, you need something, we can help you, we can send you something. Here we are. Don't think you're alone in this because they know that sometimes I feel alone in many things, but they are always with me, supporting me a lot. So I have to say thank you to all of them that are there being like supporting my back and being there like you can do this, go ahead. So I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be there doing what I love with all my heart and representing my country with the best. Let's go Panama up in the air.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna, of course, give your best and it's going to be memorable for sure, sure, sure. And I
Yeah.
wish you all the best, of course, for yeah, everything, the preparation and the travels and the competition itself, of course. And I'm sure you're gonna enjoy
Thank you so much, girl.
it. Yeah. Take care and then see you soon.
Take care. See you soon, girl.
Hey, bye bye.
Bye bye.